Hello and welcome to this Introduction to Creative Failure, a technique we use in project management to teach the problem of scheduling. We've traditionally had two real issues or problems in being able to teach this to undergraduate students. The first is, obviously, project management with teams is all about people, and yet the problem is often presented as just numbers and tables and charts. We want to humanise it. The second problem is that while somebody may work out on paper how to do something, in the real world that then has to play out with real people. And so we wanted to look at both the hard skills of scheduling and the soft skills of how to deal with problems that may arise that would stop that schedule from succeeding. We therefore divide this section of the course into two pieces, a hard skills section and a soft skills section. We use the same set of actors portraying a real project throughout both, so we see that project starting out, where we work out the schedule, right through to avoiding some pitfalls and successfully finishing the project. We actually have an outside consultant that comes in who's a specialist in dispute resolution and team building to handle the soft skills section. When it comes to the hard skills section, we initially play a video where actors outline what happens in a project and in particular their estimates of how long things are going to take.
They will give to us for the G milestone a month after F.
There is also 2 months at the start, before everything, documenting it all, speccing it out, and 2 months after it all, at the finish, documenting it all. They told you that, right?
We then ask the students without any theory to just work out how long that project will take in an ideal world. Most think that they'll be able to do that, but quickly discover it's a much more difficult problem than it seems. We then show a really simple way of doing this, which of course gets the students' attention because it's a seeming cheat that solves the problem for them. And then only finally do we introduce the theory behind that. In other words, we reverse the traditional method of doing theory. Here's a worked example, now you do one. By reversing that and having them effectively fail, we allow them to lean into the problem and discover why it's so useful to use the tools from our toolbox. But that isn't enough. Once they've worked out how that would run, we then run the clock forward and revisit the team at various points down the line as we see them starting to go off the rails. Here we introduce the soft skills as to how to get that project back on track, those soft skills that are sometimes sorely missed. I guess in a sense we're introducing back the management into project management. And of course at the end we show how these skills have been adopted by the team and resulted in a winning formula. It's a really interesting package of being able to use training videos, some really good in-class discussion and some outside experts to get a healthy and I think long-term view on what it takes to successfully schedule a project.